How's it going, everyone? Welcome to the channel Merloski. For all of you that are new to watching this channel, I basically just talk about a lot of movies, TV shows, video games. I talk about whatever is like new and even old. I will talk about it all. I just want to give all of you guys my personal experience and my personal opinion on all these different types of movies, which is what I'm doing today. I will be giving all of you my opinion on the new movie Cocaine Bear. The movie is set in the 1980s when a drug dealer decided to throw a ton of cocaine outside of a plane. It is inspired by true events, so this actually did happen, but inspired doesn't mean that it's actually on true events, and I will get a bit more into that in a second. For all of you that have not watched the movie, before I go throwing the cocaine out of the plane, I want to tell you all that this is going to be a spoiler movie review. So if you have not seen the movie and you really want to see the movie, then do skip the video and then come back later once you've seen the movie to find out what I thought, and so you can compare to what you think. So you have been warned. The movie begins with a guy cracked out of his mind grabbing pounds and kilograms of cocaine and just throwing it out of a plane. And then he goes to skydive, hits his head, and then falls all the way down to the ground and ends up dying. The police then find him. And the whole movie just starts to set up this idea that they're of a drug bust, where the police are trying to find this drug dealer. And then this drug dealer is trying to find his cocaine. And then the bear finds the cocaine. And that is basically the gist of the movie. If you want something like really plot rigged, this is not the movie for you. This is a very basic plot. This goes into just, what is the plot? It is a bear who does cocaine, or who did cocaine and then got addicted to cocaine. Yes, you heard me right. The bear got addicted to cocaine. In the movie, the bear is so addicted to cocaine that it would even change victims to just get a dose of cocaine. And I think it's a really funny movie. I think that the jokes landed. It's definitely supposed to be a comedy movie. You're not going to see a serious movie. It's inspired on true events, so you know that most of this isn't true. It's just the facts are the bear did cocaine, and in real life, sadly, the bear died due to an overdose of cocaine. But in the movie, they try to play it off as the bear got super addicted and super aggressive, and it just started killing everyone. It kills a hiker at the beginning of the movie. Then it goes inside of an ambulance. Like, the ambulance is running away from the cracked out bear. The bear runs at like freaking 50 miles per hour, causes the ambulance to crash, and he just wreaks havoc all around the national park where all the cocaine was lost. So I think that the movie does some things very right, and the things that it does very right is the humor of the movie. You don't need to have a lot of experience with this type of movie. Like I usually cover Marvel, DC, and those types of movies where you do have to have a bit more experience to understand the movie. This is just a standalone film. It doesn't have a sequel. It doesn't have a prequel. We are literally just talking about a bear doing cocaine and then going on a rampage, and just everyone trying to figure out, like, holy crap, we are in a forest with a bear running loose that just wants to eat all of us just because they did cocaine. The things that the movie does wrong, in my opinion, is like the characterization. You don't really care too much about the characters. They're like, only the mom of the daughter is like kind of likable, but because she goes into the forest to save her daughter, but then her daughter does cocaine in the forest. It's a really weird movie, and as I'm saying it, it is a very weird concept. I don't understand why they wrote this the way that they did, but they did, and it was a really interesting look at this phenomenon where the bear just all of a sudden grabbed the cocaine and did it. Throughout the movie, the bear just causes people to do accidents. Like, there's a part where the park ranger accidentally shoots a kid trying to shoot the bear because the park ranger is like the worst park ranger that you can imagine. Then she gets taken by the ambulance to the hospital. The bear chases after them. Pushes out her stretcher, so she ends out falling and dying. Then the bear grabs then the bear goes and grabs one of the paramedics, obviously killed him, and then the other paramedic goes and crashes into a tree, and so then she ends up dying. It's just a lot of, it's a very bloody movie, And I feel like you guys could understand that it is rated R. So if you are part of the audience that is younger, then you guys probably won't be able to watch it. But if you're an adult and you're into these types of stupid movies where it's just very goofy fun and you're not going to see like a hardcore story, I definitely recommend this movie. Hey, you have like a lot of generations of bears doing cocaine. You have Mama Bear doing cocaine, and you have the two baby bears doing cocaine. And it's just a really funny ride throughout the whole thing. At the end of the movie, they say that everything like turned out okay for the main characters at least, because they're the ones that didn't die. And then the bear, I think he still has his addiction to cocaine. That's like a very weird thing, but it does have certain elements where it's like good against bad. You obviously have the drug dealer, which is the bad guy, and then the mom, which is like the good guy just trying to save her daughter. And so you just have that sense of a lot of weird stuff happens. There, like, it's really hard to explain the movie without sounding crazy, because it's just one thing after another and they're all like connected, but it's like in a really weird table of like, it's in a really weird timeline where I don't really know how to properly explain what happens in the movie. What I think that this film does very well is that it is shot in a fast-paced type of style where you have a mix of comedy and drama, and it's just a very fast movie. It doesn't have a lot of exposition. Like, the movie goes straight into the movie. You start the movie and you're already seeing a bear doing cocaine. The movie is just really ridiculous, and I think that you guys should definitely go watch it. Whether or not it's up to you. I think that it's a like funny movie, and to put it on a scale, I'd probably put it on like a 5 out of 10. It's not the best, it's not the worst, but it's like somewhere in that middle where like you can definitely have a good laugh out of it, but you are not going to see a very serious movie, and you are not going to see the best movie of the year. You're just going to go see a movie about a bear that is drug crazed. Thank you everyone for watching. If you have enjoyed the video, then you should definitely hit that subscribe button, hit the bell, type a comment down below, hit the like button, do whatever you need to show appreciation. I will be back with more. Thank you everyone for watching. I'll see you in a bit.